Welcome to Mini Me Crafts. Today we're going to make this Girl Scout swap kit. It also is a great craft kit for other events, other groups. We used this last year for our camp out and the girls had lots of fun making it. So as always, Girl Scout swap kits for Mini Me Crafts come with personalized tags, so you can let us know what information you want on your tags. And each kit comes individually packaged, and everything is kind of prepared, pre-cut, pre-sized and all that for you, so it makes it super simple. So in this kit, there's a wooden disc which makes up the face, and then you've got your 5 rubber bands for your ponytails, and then the hair itself is already strung on the needle, and then you have your personalized tag and your pin. The needle and the thread are already done for you. Now, of course, at least one person's this thread's going to come out and the eye of the needle, and that's normal. It happens all the time. So no worries if it happens. Just go to your end. In this case, trim it a little bit, and then I just twist it a little bit so that the threads are closer together, and it'll feed right through, right back through. So don't worry if that needle, the thread comes out of the needle. Okay, so for this kit, what I do is I start with the head, and you're going to have the holes at the top of the head for the hair, for lacing the hair, and I hold those down. So I hold the head at the bottom, or where the chin would be, and just start feeding through. Now, when you feed through, you want to hold this thread so you don't lose it from your needle, okay? And then I feed through till almost the end. Now, you have to remember to hold on to this end, okay, before you go to thread it through the next one. If you thread back through this way, you won't get a loop. So what you have to do is always thread, and the way I think about it is always thread from the bottom up. So your needle should be coming up towards you. So I go to the next hole, and I'll thread up, and you'll see in just a sec here. See, I get a little loop. Okay, and that's what I want, a bunch of little loops. So I'll do the same thing. I'll go to the next hole, and I'm going to thread up, pull. Now what you'll see is that you will have to, as you go, kind of pull the thread from the eye of your needle, but you want to still hang on to it so you have enough thread, and give yourself enough room to make a good sized ponytails. Okay, then do the same thing. Next hole, you're going to thread from the needle up, pull the needle up through the hole, and make all your loops about the same size. Okay, and then you have one more to go. Thread from down to up. Okay, pull that needle, or pull the thread a little bit from the needle. Okay, and then there you go. Now, you have some leftover. You can make your ponies longer, ponytails longer. Just kind of pull as you go. You can take the needle off at this point. And if you want to adjust these to make them longer, a lot of my girls wanted to do that so they could braid theirs. And you can pull and make it longer kind of as you go. All right. And then once you're happy with it, you'll have these little loops. And I try and just have these hang downward because you don't want the loops to come out of the head. Okay, and then you're going to take your scissors, and you're actually going to go through those loops, and you're going to trim them. You can do it all at the same time. Now here's where you again have to be careful. I let mine hang downward so I can kind of see what I'm doing, and be careful that the thread doesn't come out from your holes. All right, and then at this point, I'm going to move these others aside, and I'm going to do one ponytail at a time. This one's got a little long thread hanging on. And okay, and I'm going to take my rubber band. Okay, and it's just like, tell the girls, it's just like putting a ponytail on their own hair. Some of the younger girls may need help with the rubber bands, but I twist these. These rubber bands are pretty small, but you're only doing just a little teeny bit of thread, so I twist them 4 or 5 times around. Oops. Okay. Now, at first it's going to look, the rubber bands kind of look bulky and icky. Don't worry about that. We'll fix that at the end once we get all the ponytails on. Okay, so we'll go to the next one and get another rubber band. Okay, and use that rubber band on the next ponytail, and again about 4 or 5 times. You have to kind of push that other ponytail out of the way when you're working in the middle here. Okay, so then move that to the side, and now you've got your next one. So reach from the back and the front and get all of that. Make sure you've got it all. Grab your next rubber band. Okay, rubber band that. Okay, and then you have 2 more to go. Okay, so you'll grab that one from the next batch. Grab your next rubber band. Loop those. Now the really fun part about this swap kit or craft kit is the creativity. The girls can do different things with the hair, and then also when they draw their face on. So you can get really creative. Okay, and this one is, usually the last one's a little bit longer just because it was the end of the thread, but again, don't worry about that because you're going to be trimming the hair. To be a hairstylist and a makeup artist. Okay, and then once you've done all that, you take and you pull your ponytails tight, okay, just like you would do with your own head of hair. Pull those ponytails tight. The thread's strong, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. The rubber bands too. And I just kind of pull the ponytails down a little bit if you need to. Okay, and then you've got these cute little ponytails. And then you're going to take scissors. This is one of the few things you need for this swap kit to provide, and decide, you know, how long or short, and you're going to trim all the little edges. Okay, and you know, tell the girls if they want shorter, that's fine. If they want to braid, they want to keep it a little longer to braid. And so you've got this super cute. They all look a little different because the thread colors are different and the rubber bands are different color. So they really are cute. They're good swap for diversity too, or World Thinking Day. Okay, and then here's the part. And this is all the waste you've got. It's great. Okay, and then you've got this needle you can use again, say for another craft. And then it comes time for the face. And the only thing I recommend on the face is to use permanent markers, okay? So that if it does happen to get wet, it will come out, okay? So use a permanent marker, and this is where the girls can get creative. You might tell the girls that they should do it in pencil first if they're afraid that they're gonna make a mistake, kind of pencil out their face. They can do a face on both sides, that's fine. Whatever they want to do. Put some eyelashes on. Okay, and then we've got a little nose here. And then mouth. Okay. And they can be as creative as they want. Do dimples, whatever you'd like. So there's your crazy hair girl. And then you're going to take your tag and your safety pin, and you can do your tag first. The tags always come, your personalized tags always come with a little hole for your pin, and you can really feed it through any one of the hair holes. I'm going to do this, the side one, and I'll do the tag in the back. Oops, get away from that thread there. Okay, put that tag in the back, pin it closed. And there you go, cute as can be. And like I said, you can they can do a face on the back too. They can even do a different face on the back. So this one's a fun one. Be creative, have fun, and I'll see you next time.